Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to show us how we can network two computers together so that they can communicate each other, either desktop or laptop computers, using crossover network cable. So let's go. In our previous video, we've shown you how we can test crossover network cable by making use of the cable tester, that is network cable tester. So as you see from here, you can see that the cable that we are using here is the crossover cable, because if you look at the indicator, okay, let's look at the light. When color 1 on, color 3 on, when color 2 on, color 6 on, when color 3 on, color 1 on, then when color 4 on, color 4 on, when color 5 also on, color 5 also on, and when color 6 on, color 2 will on, then 7 on, 7 at the other end also on, likewise the color 8. This is the way the crossover cable behave. Please try to watch our previous video that explain in detail how we can test the crossover cable. Okay, so in this video we'll be networking computer that has Windows 7. It has Windows 7. As you can see, this is a logo for Windows 7. We want to network it together with the computer that has Windows 10. You can see, so the same thing that you do in Windows, how you network Windows 7, that is the computer that is having Windows 7 operating system, is also the same. Is the same way you connect the two. Either computer is having Windows 7 or Windows 10 or whichever window. You only have minor differences. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do this. So the first thing we do is to insert the terminals of the crossover network cable, this terminal, into the Ethernet port. As you can see here, into the Ethernet port of each system. This to the computer 1. Then you also insert it into the Ethernet ports of the second system that you want to network together. When you are networking the computers by making use of the crossover cable, you don't need to make use of the switch. Okay, so this is the advantage of making use of the crossover cable. So after you have inserted the crossover cable at the back of your system, you will see the light blinking at the Ethernet port, as you can see on this on this port here. This is for the computer that is having Windows 7. Then likewise, the computer that's having Windows 10 too, you will see the light blinking. You can see. So that is to tell you that your network cable has been inserted. Now let's carry on with the connection. So let us do that of the Windows 10 computer first. So what you do, you double click the icon of the internet access here, as you can see from this system. So look at it at the bottom right of your system, that is this pointer here, this one I'm pointing to. Double click on it. So when you can click or double click. So when you click, then click on the network setting, that is this network and internet setting. Click on it. So when you click on it, it will take us to this window. From this window, click click on the Ethernet. This is the Ethernet here. Click on the Ethernet. After you have clicked on that, then locate and click change adapter option as you have it here. Change adapter option. So when you click on that change adapter option, so click on it. So after you click on it, remember we are working on Windows 10. So click on the Ethernet here. So when you click on the Ethernet, or double click, so when you double click, it will display this window. So on this window, click on the properties. Click on the properties here. Click on the properties. When you click on the properties, it equally display this. Then locate and click IP, that is Internet Protocol version 4, TCP IP4. Click on it. When you click on it, or click OK. So when you click OK, it gives us this. Click on the properties. It's supposed to then double click on this. When you double click, then it's give us this. If you like, you can click on choose or obtain an IP address automatically. Okay, but if you want your network to be safe, you don't want another person to have access to it, it's good, or it's better for you to give it your own IP address. So click on this. So when you click inside the IP address, click and use one of the class C IP address, and one of the class C IP address is 192.168. You can use 00, or let's say 0. Then assuming we are using this computer 2, you give it 2. Then inside the subnet, inside this place where you have this cursor, just click. Then this number will be there, that is 255.255. that is class C subnet mask. Then after you have done this, click and locate validate settings upon exit. Then click OK. Click OK also. Okay, then close this one. So as this one is detecting problems, leave it. So go to the next system and do the same thing. So on this system that's having Windows 7, you do the same thing. Locate at the bottom right of your system, locate the Ethernet icon, that is this one that displays no internet access. Okay, so I'm talking of this icon here. Okay, so locate on it and click. When you click, then click on the open network and sharing. It gives you the same. Then here you will see local area connection. Click on it. When you click on it, then click on the properties. When you click on the properties, then locate the same thing, Internet Protocol version 4, that is TCP/IP version 4. Double click on it. So when you double click on it, type the same type the IP address as you did for the first system. So you can let your IP be the same except the last number, 192.168. we use 0. These three numbers must be the same, 192.168.0. Since we've given the first one computer 2, so you can give any number to the last digit here. if you like, you can call it computer 6 or 6. It doesn't mean that you are networking to system, that it should be maybe computer 2. You can give it any, but for simplicity, know that you are not assigning the last number to the last 4 parts. 192 should be the same, 168 should be the same, 0 should be the same. This 6 and may not be, it shouldn't be the same. Okay, then click inside the subnet mask. So you can see when we click, it gives us 255.255. That is so, this is showing us that it is a class C IP address. Then do the same thing, locate and click valid settings, validate settings, validate setting upon exit. Then you click OK, you click OK also, then close. Okay, so let it detect the problem or whatever. Now you can see this is the computer 1. It has finished detecting, and it's telling you that troubleshooting could not identify the problem. So click close, just close it, don't bother with that information, close it. Then do the same thing here too. It has done its own too. Troubleshooting could not identify the problem. This is the computer 2, that is Dell computer, the computer that's having Windows 7. So close it also. After you've close everything that is being displayed in each of the computer. Okay, so after you have closed them, you can do this. So on the computers that is having Windows 10, type control panel, so from that control panel it will display this window. Then double click this control panel. So when you get to the control panel, click on network and sharing center. It will take us here. Then click on the control panel home as we have here. Okay, here click on the network and internet. So when you click on that, then click on view network computers and devices. So when you click on that, it's a network. So this is telling us that network discovery is turned off. So we have to click that is, and devices are not visible. Please turn on network discovery in network and sharing. So click OK, because we have not turned it on here. But assuming you have turned it on before, it will not display this. So here also click this and click on turn on, so that it can display it. Yes, turn on network discovery and file sharing for all public network. So click this second option. So when you click on the second option, it will try to go and turn it on. You can do this yourself, but as this computer is working on this, so let's set the other system that is having Windows 7. You do the same thing. Click on the Windows menu, then click on the control panel, and click on the control panel, then click on the network and internet. After you have done this, click on a few network computers and devices, just like we did in the previous computers, and you can see. So here now, so if your system did not detect each other, then go back to the network and the internet. Then locate and click choose home group and sharing option. So when you click on this, it will show this. Then click on the change advanced sharing setting. So when you click on this, click on the turn on network discovery if it has not been turned on. Then click on turn on file and printing and printer sharing if it has not been turned on. Also click turn on sharing. Click on turn on sharing so anyone with network access can read and write files and so on. Then another important thing here is that click on the turn off password protecting sharing. That is turn off password protected sharing, because if you do not do this, your computer may communicate each other, but you will not be able to have access to them. They will want you to have they want you to provide the password. So in order to avoid this, so turn it off. Then so do the same thing for the other system too. On Windows 10, you can go back if it's not displaying the other computer. So under our Ethernet window, then locate and click change advanced sharing option. If you cannot see this easily, you can type it under your you can type it under here, that is advanced sharing settings, so that you will not bother yourself locating it. It will automatically bring it up. Then the same thing as we did in the other ones too, you have the private, you also have the guest or current profile. So when you click this button here, it will display everything. Then click on turn on network discovery, click on turn on file and printer sharing. In fact, you need to turn on most of the things here, then turn on and so on. So after you have done this, locate that of the password too, but it is only that of the password that you turn off password protected sharing. Then you click on save, since it has not been saved before. Now, as I said, for you to see the computer if they are properly networked or not, so click on this button of the Windows menu, then click on the control panel. Then from the control panel, click on the network and internet. So from there, click on the view network computers. So when you click on view network computers, you can see clearly that you can see the KMC Dell. You can also see the KMC PC. This is the Dell computer. Can you see it here? This is the computer. Then the other system is the HP. This is the HP. Okay, so that means we can view they are communicating each other now. If I want to see the KMC PC, I'll double click on it. So if I want to see the KMC Dell, I double click on it. Okay, now let's look at the computer that's having Windows 10. So now the computer that is having Windows 10, all you can equally from the search bar here, just type panel, that is control panel. When you type control panel, you have this. So you have this. So here you can click on the view network computers and devices. So click on it. So when you click, you can see it equally display the KMC Dell and the KMC PC. This is the second system that is having Windows 10. As you can see, the two system. This is the HP computer, while this is the Dell computer. Now if you want to see, we are inside the HP computer now. So let's assume I want to see the file on the KMC Dell. So these are the files that have been shared before. Now assuming, click on back. Now this is the KMC PC. You can see we have only user here that is shared now, and there's no any, these are just what's already shared. Now let's assume I want to share a particular file here that I want the two system, that is, I'm back to the text menu. I want to see this file, I want to share this file. Maybe I want to copy it to the Dell computer without using the flash drive. So all I need to do is to right click on it. After right clicking, That is, you right click on that particular folder, then click on the properties. So when you click on the properties, you have this dialog box. On this dialog box, click on the sharing. Can you see the sharing here? Click on the sharing. When you click on the sharing, then click on share. When you click on share, so inside this share, so you see a pointer here. Click on it. So when you click on it, then locate everyone. So click on if you want everyone to be able to see it. You might be having like 20 systems and you want all the 20 systems to see it, so you click on it. So when you click on it, now click add. So it will add it. Can you see everyone here? You click on it. Now inside this read, what this read means is that the other computer will be able to read it, but they will not be able to make any adjustment. If you want them to be able to make adjustment, click on read and write. After you have done that, then click on share. So after you've clicked share, then you can close it. After you have closed it, we are not done yet. Click on the advanced sharing. This advanced sharing, then click on the share this folder. If you do not do this, you will not be able to see the folder. Then click on apply, then click OK, then close it. After you have closed it, we already have this folder in the HP computer. Now let's go to the Dell computer. Now this is the Dell computer, and since you have that original file inside the Dell inside the HP computer, so in the second system, this is the second system. In the second system, so it is that KMC PC which represents the HP computer. That's what we will click, and when you click on it, can you see the folder now? Because what we have here before was only the user folder, but now we have the current new tool that we have in the HP computer. Now double click on it. Can you see? So that means they are communicating each other now. So assuming I want to copy this folder, I want to copy it into this Dell computer. All I need to do is to right click and click on copy, then minimize this, then right click on your desktop or anywhere you want to paste it, then paste. So you can see it's copying it to the Dell computer. So this means that you can make two computers to communicate each other. That is, you can view folders from one computer to another. Okay, equally you can equally share the hard drive here. Maybe you want to share the hard drive, you can share the CD-ROM or the DVD writer, and you want it to share on the other system. You do the same thing. Right click on it, click on the properties. When you click on the properties, then go to the sharing. When you click on the sharing, so click on the advanced as you did in the previous one, advanced. When you click on the advanced, then you click on share this folder, then click on apply, then click OK, then close it. After you have done that, check the other system by going to the control panel. When you get to the control panel, then click on the network and the internet, then click on the few network computers here. Then since the DVD you share is on HP computer, so double click on this KMC PC, the one that represents the HP computer. Double click on it, and you can see it has been shared. So you can have the CD here, and maybe you want to install a particular application, and the other system doesn't have the DVD or CD drive, so you can share it and then use it to install on the other system. So thanks for listening and watching, and I hope this you have learned a lot here. Please, if you like this video, share, like. Thank you.